more acceptable to the customers even as compared to the previous years. The definition of NoSQL DB. That NoSQL DB is ideally defined as a mechanism to store data and retrieve them in a model which is totally different from the relational database management system, or rather it's completely different from the tabular structure. The need for NoSQL DB is to have a simplified design and also have horizontal scalability, or called as sharding. So it helps in when there is an exponential increase in the number of users, or when there is huge increase in the data. When there is huge increase in the data, the NoSQL DB could be helpful. Why do we go for NoSQL DB? When Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, they have started growing, they have huge amount of data to store and huge amount of data to be processed. In those cases, they felt like RDBMS was not an ideal solution, because once it reached a certain point, it was not expandable and it was not it didn't help in scalability. So they tried to find different ways of storing the data, and that's when NoSQL DB came into picture. And with the advent of cloud like Amazon S3, the storage solutions had to be more reliable and also more scalable. So that's when rise of NoSQL DB came into picture. And also like shifting to dynamically typed language, like I said before, Ruby or Groovy, Ruby on Rails, all these dynamic language help in designing applications quite faster. And the next one is NoSQL DB being an open source community. As of now, most of the NoSQL databases that are available in the market are open sources, unless nowadays like IBM and Oracle are coming up with their own NoSQL database, which could be commercial. And the three important concepts that are driving the internet recently, which is mobility, big data, and cloud computing. So these ideally needs these three concepts which predominantly drive the data. One is a flexible data model, like rather than RDBMS ideally has a rigid data model, which is hierarchical. So having a flexible data model will help in better performance. And the next one is dynamic scalability. It will help in having more number of users and also store more data. So with the increase in number of users per day in most of the applications, it's always important to have dynamic scalability. And the next one is improved performance. In case of to have an improved performance, it will always help it will help in satisfying the users, because most of the users would want highly responsive applications, and also they want also the developers would want to have more complex processing of data. So there are four